So this is a war that the minister is lifting up to us, but it is not just any old wars. There's been many. He said it is the final war to end all wars, because it is bringing about a new world of righteousness and peace. When we look, brothers and sisters, at why wars have taken place throughout history, it is always for power. It is always for land and resources, for wealth. And when we look in the history of world war in this latest few centuries, it has been wars that have determined the world as we know it, its order, its borders, its nation. The way things that are set up today, if you begin studying history, you'll find that war is what took place before the world got into its current order that it's in right now. When we see the map of the world, the borders of nations in the east, in the west, those were not always there. But it was after World War I, World War II, that the victors of those wars then draw the lines of division to set up the world as it is today. So what I'm saying as a base is that when we understand why wars are fought, they are fought between people who first have conflicting ideas. And out of their conflicting ideas, they come into conflict or clash of bodies. So what we see of war that takes place that has bloodshed, there's first a war that takes place on the higher levels of ideas.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
There's first a war of the mind. And that is why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in Message to the Black Man that the final battle is to take place in the sky.
That's right.
There are people who read that and, maybe had Star Wars in mind.
Right.
Thought that, Jedi and Darth Vader and the spaceships will go at it. And there is something to that idea of the will, and we'll get to that. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad saying that the final war that would take place at the end would take place in the sky, it means that in the minds and the hearts of people, there would be a war that would take place. Where truth versus falsehood would become the basis of the final war. So when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is letting us know that the war of Armageddon has begun, we have to look at it from the highest levels on down. You can turn on the news and see that there's war brewing if you just turn on CNN. So you don't need the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to come out on Savior's Day to tell you that China and Russia are at war. CNN already told you that. But there's another man publishing news on a higher level. So let you know that you might see something, but you really don't understand what you see until the light of God shines light on what you see, that you may understand what you're looking at. Many times we look at things and look at people and you really don't know what you're looking at.